Ciryl Gane is the future of the heavyweight division in the UFC. He didn't win the fight against Francis Ngannou to most people, but I think he won because I think had he pressed the issue, he could have finished Francis Ngannou. But, hopefully they can run it back and get a rematch, and we'll see. But I just like how he fights. John Jones was talking stuff about Ciryl Gane online. I found that interesting. He must not know that Ciryl Gane gave him props and said that he molded his style off of him, when he first started. John Jones was tweeting stuff like, so this is the apex of wrestling. Maybe I'll enjoy my retirement. And then he said, everybody likes the new guy, laugh out loud. And he said, I'll beat the mess out of both of them. Like, wow. Tell us what you really think, John. But Ciryl Gane is the future of the division. I forgot to mention he came into the octagon playing Ain't Nothing But a Gangsta Party by Tupac. So, he came into a song against Derek Lewis, playing a song that I guess was from his state. Now he's in He was trying to mess with Derek Lewis's head. This time he was in California, so he came into a song, Tupac represented California. So I thought that was pretty interesting how he knew Tupac, even though he's from France. Tupac's known everywhere. But Francis Ngannou seems to be a well-rounded fighter. He seems fearless. He's a classy guy. I watched his interview he did with Daniel Dubois. Daniel said, you look like Anthony Joshua. And first time I saw him, I thought it was AJ. He even admitted, which shows his humility. He said he knew he lost the fight against Ngannou. And I said, I didn't like his body language after the fight because, Ngannou's going like this and he's looking down. I was like, at least hold up your hands like you believe you won. But he said he knew he lost. And someone asked him at the post-fight press conference, when does he want to fight Ngannou again? And he said tomorrow. So he definitely wants a rematch. I got to go check out what Ngannou said at the end of the fight. I saw the after-fight interview with Joe Rogan in the Octagon, but I want to hear the press conference. I think one of the headlines said he was laughing about Dana White not putting the title around him or something, But if John Jones fights Ngannou, I definitely want to see that. It'll be almost like mirroring styles. And it's off topic, but I told you me and Andrew Tucker did the commentating for the Gary Russell Jr. versus Maxeo, and I watched Gary Russell after the fight talk about he thought he won the fight 9-3 or 10-2. I'm like, did Maxeo really hit him that hard? No, that wasn't the scores. And he claimed he had a shoulder injury. He said if you go back and watch some of his interviews, you could see the strap around him. He said he tried to hide it, but you could still see it. So I'm like, if you think you won, then why are you coming with the excuses? Are people's egos that big to where they can't even admit they lost when they lost? It's like, come on, man. If you lost, just say, hey, I'll be back. I had an off night. We saw you tweak your shoulder during the fight, so just admit you lost. And he said he's going to beat him up worse next time or something. Like, he said that Maxeo didn't land too clean on him all night or something like that. And, I don't think he landed flush either, or else he might have knocked him down, maybe out. But, yeah, it's like, I just like when fighters, own up to it, Well, speak what you really think, but I hope, he's speaking what he really thought and not just saying he didn't lose because his ego won't allow it. Back to the topic, Ciryl Gane. I like this dude. He carries himself like a champion. I think he's just going to get better. He's kind of, green with the mixed martial arts. So, his trainer that used to train Ngannou, this guy got Ngannou. Now he's got Gane. So seems like he gets these hard punching heavyweights. And we're going to have to see where Ngannou's career goes because, not Ngannou, well, him too, but we're going to have to see where Gane's UFC career goes because I think it's a very bright future. And, We need more men like that in combat sports. Humble guys, tough, fearless. It feels like he lost and wasn't afraid to say it. Take some notes from him, Mr. Gary Russell Jr. Ciryl Gane, though. I think he's the future heavyweight champion. Whether Ngannou leaves UFC or stays, I think Gane wins the rematch. Anyway, this is N.W.J. Thank you for watching. Let's make sure this page takes off like what? Like a car with the brakes off.